Yeah. Oh, but I want to touch on one more thing since we're going to talk about zero maintenance tubing. I'm very happy with how clean this looks and how this came out. How I'm tucking the ZMT into the behind with the rear partition connected to the pump there, the secondary VPP Apex pump above that fan in the rear partition. Really happy with the way that all came out. And you can see that the top rad there, the outlet, that's feeding into the secondary pump, which is then in turn feeding into the reservoir pump combo, which is then going out to, you can see it back there behind. That's where it goes into that initial 480 rad, which is then connected to the secondary 480 rad by the Aqualink pipe, which then comes here. But yeah, we'll go ahead and follow the whole loop up to the GPU, out, and then up to the top. The first slim 480, right, goes all the way around, and then out the top slim 480, down into the direct die CPU block by Thermal Grizzly, up and out, okay, and then to the inlet of the rear slim 480. So that's the whole loop. And yeah, very happy with the way this came out. I love how there's like this congruent kind of bend angle design philosophy. Very happy with how this came out. Very happy with how this came out. Extremely happy. Love this build. I think this is it for me. I don't know that it gets better than this. And I did this and I justified the expense of this because, again, like I'm not getting the 5090. I'm not getting the 5090 because of all the problems. Marginal improvement over 4090. And I want this GPU to last. I want this GPU to last at least until there's a worthy upgrade, whether it be from AMD or if I don't know. I think Nvidia is just exiting the gaming GPU market. I don't think they care anymore about gamers. There's enough demand from the AI data center market that they don't care. They actually don't care. But I think I'm just gonna leave it there. Yeah, not upgrading. So I want the system to last, and I'm pretty sure that 35 degrees. Let's go have a look. Let's see if the water temperature went up, shall we? You can see it's like warming up here. It's getting sunny. Let's go have a look. Check ambient. Ambient's still the same. So it's been me talking for 20 minutes. It has not gone up at all. Luckily, this is not an OLED screen. This is a quantum dot screen, so there's no risk of burn-in with the screen. Isn't that something, though? Look at that. Oh, my God. That is fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah. 25-degree water, 35-degree core, 360, 370 watts. That's an RTX 4090 at 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Or Celsius. All right. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm not an expert per se. Actually, this is one reason why I wanted to make this video. I can't believe I did this. This is like a build you would find by like a professional on YouTube. I'm not even kidding. I'm mind blown that I put this together, and the looks, the performance. I'm so happy with how this came out. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Okay, so I got it in, and I'm just leak testing. I had to do 2 new runs, here and here. Real easy runs to make. This is like leak testing / filling up with water because I have this distribution plate, and I don't know why it does this, but it takes a long time. There's a lot of aeration initially, and it'll do this for like a half an hour. And I have like a fill bottle here, and I just constantly add water. But I've switched from Intel to AMD. I had a 12900K, and I was getting blue screens. And man, the thing is I couldn't narrow it down. I couldn't narrow down what the problem was. Everything was hunky dory until I installed this game called Horizon Zero Dawn. And then I'm not implicating the game. I think the game may have just pushed the system over the edge because the game uses rebar, resizable bar, It uses DLSS 3.0, which is used in conjunction with rebar, there's a lot of memory usage involved, and I don't know what the culprit is or was, because I had a Western Digital 7850X NVMe SSD 4 terabyte, and initially I was also getting in Event Viewer, I was getting errors implicating it would say like there was a problem with the RAID 0 device, the RAID 3 device, and so it was implicating the storage device. And so, thinking about it, I was like, because the Horizon, it wasn't the first Horizon Zero Dawn, it was the newer one, Forbidden West, and it's like 150 gigabytes install size. So I was, my rational mind's like, well, maybe that was what pushed the drive over the edge. And so then I moved the drive from the bottom M.2 slot to the top M.2 slot on the previous motherboard, and the problem persisted. That problem was no longer present. Now I just started getting blue screens at random. So I ran SFSC, open up command prompt, the file check system, SFC /scan now. I did that. And I was getting blue screens, and now the RAID 0 or RAID 3 device was no longer implicated, so it wasn't storage. Now it was the CPU, and so I didn't know if it was the CPU or the memory, and then so I reverted. It was 12900K. I reverted it to default clocks, default voltage. I even updated the BIOS. Nothing resolved the issue. I'm gonna have to pause here because I gotta add water. But anyhow, I before this happened, I was contemplating an upgrade, because I'm seeing a CPU bottleneck in some games like Cyberpunk 2077 with the ray tracing enabled, the Psycho ray tracing, the actual path tracing enabled at 7680 by 2160, which is dual 4K. There's Optimus Prime. So I was getting a CPU bottleneck in a lot of games, even with the 4090. But even though I'm at dual 4K, I'm still getting a CPU bottleneck in some games. I was already mulling over a chipset upgrade. So I went ahead and I upgraded everything. To rule out new CPU. This is a 7800X 3D, Ryzen 7800X 3D. I have I gotta pause it.